On this video, I'm going to give you 2 tips on how to minimize catching edge as you're going down the terrain. Catching edge means either you fall forward or you'll fall backwards depending on whether you catch it on the toe side of your snowboard or on the heel side of your snowboard. In order to minimize that, you want to make sure you have a setback stance, which means your bindings are set towards the tail of your snowboard. On my particular snowboard, the stands are already set back. The reason I know this is when I measure the nose of the snowboard to the right binding, it is approximately 21 inches to the reference point. When I measure the left binding to the tail of the snowboard, it's approximately 18.5 inches. So the stance is already set back towards the tail of the snowboard. So that's how I know my snowboard has an integrated setback stance established. If your snowboard does not have a setback stance integrated already, all you have to do is measure from 1 to 2 inches towards the tail of the snowboard, and that will give you, in a sense, a setback stance. The setback stance is useful because your weight is shifted towards the tail of the snowboard, and it allows you to lift the nose of the snowboard, which allows you to glide through powdered or groomed snow in the terrain. So the second tip is to adjust the angles on your bindings. This will minimize you catching edge. In my particular case, I ride with my right foot forward and my left foot on the back. That is called a goofy stance. Because you ride goofy and you ride with your right leg forward, you want to adjust your right binding from 0 degrees all the way to positive 15 degrees. Your left foot and your left binding, you want to set it up from 0 degrees all the way to negative 3 degrees, counterclockwise. So when you're setting up your bindings, you will notice that 0 is straight forward, and on the left hand side, you want to move them counterclockwise, negative 3 degrees. On your right binding, you want to go from 0 degrees all the way to positive 15 degrees, which means clockwise. The angles on the bindings will help you minimize catch edge and will help you in the future as you progress in your snowboarding skills. There is a link for a reference document on the description below, which will outline all the steps for the setback stance and the angles to adjust your bindings. I hope these 2 tips help you, and I'll see you out in the trails.